Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is SynificHD and welcome to the Division Beta. Now in today's video it's going to be an uncut version, so basically this entire video will not be edited in a way of cutting out parts of the video, only because I want to cover a lot of gameplay in this and make sure you guys can explore the environment by watching this video. I don't think explore was probably the best word. Basically you guys just see what the environment looks like, what happens in the game when you confront enemies and all the other sort of encounter missions, I believe they're called. I'll quickly have a look and see what we got. So I'll quickly just go over on the map. So this is the base of operations, which is where you'll have your base. So it features little vendors, you've got rewards, base, health, all that kind of stuff. And then you have encounter missions here, so assault the stronghold, secure a hostile stronghold, so I'm not sure what that will do, but it should be interesting. And then we have over in this corner here a water supply issue. So investigate and repair an issue in the water supply. So that should be interesting. But basically I'll just be showing what the map looks like. Just any encounters that you can have, because there's enemies around the map and they're usually, at the moment, they're scripted to certain areas, but I believe they will eventually have it so there'll be random people around the entire map. So like, it won't be as expected as what it is in this game, but yeah, so without further ado, we'll get straight into this video and see what we can do. So yeah, as I said, we'll be doing the encounter missions, and then we'll also be heading into the dark zone and see what we can find. In the other video that I did with my friend Generic Gamer Guy, we actually got ourselves into a situation with a rogue agent. Basically what that is, it's a PvP game, so basically you can actually attack your own friend if you want to, but that means that you'll be seen on the map as a little red icon, which means that you're rogue. And basically what that means is that people can hunt you and they can kill you and take your stuff. So
no need for that. I'm not gonna
it's a pretty interesting technique or like feature to add into the game, because obviously being able to fight other players is cool, and in the video that I did with my friend, it was actually a really unexpected kind of thing to happen, because as we were running up the stairs to see where this guy was and what he was doing, he just opened fire on us and we both freaked out and we were like, oh shit, this guy's like, I think he was the same rank as us at that time, but we were basically like, oh shit, this guy's got turrets, because we noticed that he had turrets beforehand, and I knew there'd be turrets in this game, but I wasn't sure if it was in the beta or not. Apparently it wasn't, but obviously it is. But yeah, so we were just like, oh, well, shit, and then we eventually took him down, which is really cool, and I got some pretty cool gear. I'm assuming it's from what he had picked up, because I don't think you get gear from rogue agents, like you don't get like a special drop for killing them. I think it's like whatever they have on them, they'll drop it. So we're pretty lucky with that. I'm surprised. Well, I probably wouldn't have like been able to kill him if I didn't have my friend with me, because basically what happened was he did get me down, and what they can do is when you're down, you have a little circle which is somewhat like a timer, and basically what will happen is it will count down your remaining time until you die, until someone can revive you. But what people can do is they can shoot at you, and when they shoot at you, it reduces the time so it can go down a lot quicker. So I was lucky that I had my friend there and I was in a secure position that he was able to revive me, and I basically just got up and did the same thing he did to me, but except I actually killed him. So was pretty lucky with that, and I hope you guys enjoyed that video. But yeah, hopefully we get to encounter something interesting in this video as well. Okay, so I've actually never been in this area, because obviously I never noticed that there was actually a thing here. Okay, I might throw a grenade. What I like here is you can actually see that I can move the radius. It will show you the radius of the explosion, but it also shows who it will affect. So say if I'm able to move it out, it will say that it will affect one person, but then if I move closer, it will affect both of them. So see if I can get that guy in, if anything. Oh, I can, but I can't. Okay, I'll just throw it. Both die. Alright. You think you can take me, but look at your rank compared to mine, bro. I'm able to take you down instantly.
Hostile HQ neutralized. GTF dispatch informed.
See, that's the thing. I know, obviously, as I mentioned in the other video, that the missions go really, really, like, fast in a way. But, again, it is a beta, so that's what you should expect. But I kind of wish it went longer in a way, because obviously I'd be able to do a lot more. Like, because really all I had to do was take out, like, 4 guys, and that was it. I'll see if I can actually show you guys what it looks like to reach the end of the map. You can see it up here. So basically what it does is it gives a red wall. It says that that you have to be a certain rank to continue into it, but it's actually the end of the beta, like the actual map. Might not show it there. I think on actual streets it actually shows the rank. Like it will say the street name, but I won't actually show you know, the actual that won't be a part of the map. Yeah, sorry, I have no idea what I'm saying at the moment. I'm still sick, as I mentioned in my other videos, because I'm just doing constant recording today, because I think it's got somewhere around 13 hours until it's down. So I've got a while to play it, but I really just need to record as much as I can right now so I can edit it and whatnot, and get some rest so I can basically get better. But yeah, like, I'm just tired. And so here we go. So it says Hudson Yards, and it says level 5 to 9 unexplored. Basically what happens is if I walk into it, it'll tell me to go back, and I'm leaving the beta. So I do that, and I'm back in the beta. So I'll quickly show on the map the actual size of it. Surprisingly, the playable area isn't... It's still small compared to what you can actually play. Like, you can play, when it comes out, this entire map here. And that's a lot. Like, if you can go in a bit further, you can see all the streets. Like, that's a lot of streets to explore. Because, like, this is still... Like, this entire road here is really long. And I think it's the longest, actually. I don't think they have anything longer than that. But yeah, it's extremely long, and, you know... It doesn't feel as small until you get close to the walls. Like if you're in the center, it'll feel massive still, because you can see everything else around you. But yeah, I should probably actually put a waypoint on the next mission I need to go to, in case I start walking past. Sorry if you guys have to deal with me sniffling and whatnot. I'm still sick. I'm not getting any better anytime soon.
I'm not the enemy.
It's uncontrollable. Basically, my nose is constantly running, so the only way for me to fix that from happening is either sniffing or grabbing a tissue. I have tissues next to me, but I can't be stuffed. Sniffing is so much easier. I remember watching a video about how the way that it worked, like, because I think one of the E3 videos, it showed like a lot of debris around the actual area, and then everyone was saying how much this is different. Like, oh, I think I shot a civilian. Yeah, everyone was saying how much it's different and how much space there is. It's not like, it doesn't look like it's been... Like, it looks like everyone's, like, perfectly parked their cars and whatnot. But, I mean, again, that will come into the actual full release. There'll be, you know, proper spawning of cars and whatnot. But at the moment, it's only a beta, so people judge things too early, I guess. I mean, maybe it'll still look the exact same when it's released. I mean, I don't know. I'm not the developer of this game. But I like to obviously give things a chance before I start giving critical, like, reviews on it. So, because I'm really enjoying the beta so far. So far, the only bad thing about it is they had did a bit of a hype for the map size. So they said that, like, you'd be able to explore down further, which is like somewhere down in that corner, but because they've got it in the center, they can't exactly do that unless they like make you access all of that part there. So I don't know what they're going to do with the map, because they did basically incline that there will be more to the map, but who knows, it might be something to do with DLC. But yeah, I mean, it's not really a big issue for me. I like the map size, like the way it is at the moment, but it still feels pretty big. Like, the beta map still feels pretty big, so I can't imagine, like, if you look at the Dark Zone area, this is the Dark Zone area here. I mean, yeah, it's smaller compared to this, like, map that you can explore, but once it's released, you've got this entire section up here, and that's still pretty massive for a Dark Zone. Like, Dark Zone will have a lot more loot, a lot more enemies that are extremely hard, so, like, there's a lot to do, and I think if they had the map any bigger, it'd probably be too much, because there's the thing with, like, having a big map and having a small map. Obviously, a small map, you'd obviously have, like, less to do, but having a big map, that'd be too much to do. So I think Far Cry 2, what's that? Oh, we got a Echo? Oh, wait, no. I don't want to have an agent in. I'll quickly go up just in case, I don't know what that is. But yeah, like, because Just Cause 2, that is an insane map. Like, the multiplayer mod for that, you can basically explore the entire thing, and there is just so much to do in that game that you don't get to do a lot.
We're gonna have to cut the city's water pressure. Yeah, they're putting out our fires faster than we can start them.
This is awesome, mate. I've never been down here before. Okay, so we're meant to be doing this. I mentioned in the recording I don't think I had working. Like, I think it was the one that that stuffed up. But I mentioned how this kind of gives a Watch Dogs vibe. Like, just even the third person look to it. Oh, we got some pyros. How about we give him a bit of a present? Was that it? Yep, seems to be it for now. So it says restart the water pump, so we'll get that done. Interact.
Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
Oh.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Okay, what's going on? Oh, we have to defend it, so they come in from all angles or just certain areas?
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
Better shoot.
Warning. Water pressure at critical levels.
Restore. What? Oh, what? Did they stuff it up there? Oh, that's annoying. Okay, there's apparently something good in here. Classic N44 carbine. Nice. It's a shame that I won't be able to use it because, well, I mean, I can use it now. Oh, shit. Shoot the legs.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
I love the pyros in this game. Like, even like never actually got to notice that flame texture. That actually looks really good. The graphics in this are pretty good. I'm currently using high textures. There's ultra, and I mean, I can't tell a big difference between ultra and high. Obviously, if you had a side-by-side comparison, you would notice it. But at the moment, it's kind of like not as noticeable, but still really good graphics. Everyone was complaining how graphics are reduced from
Water pressure at critical levels.
the Xbox like Xbox graphics are like really shit. But one thing you got to realize is Xbox is way limited compared to a PC, and that's what I'm currently playing on, the PC, because PC is best. But yeah, like Xboxes need to have a sort of capped frame rate and graphics and all that kind of stuff so it can load and do all other sorts of things. Whereas PCs, like, you can do whatever you want with them. Like, you can access the actual game files and whatnot. Whereas Xboxes can't do that. Obviously for security reasons and whatnot.
Pump online. Water pressure stabilizing.
There you go, so I just did that. That was pretty fun.
Confirmed. Water pressure restored to normal. No hostile activity detected.
But yeah, it's like everyone judges a game by its looks and not so much by its story. I know that everyone was pissed off with the Watch Dogs graphics. Apparently that was meant to be like the best, like, that you can possibly imagine. But I kind of expected... Hang on a second, so I gotta grab a tissue. I think my nose is leaking again. Ugh, sorry about that. Yeah, like, I mean, the main reason why I have a computer is so I can actually change the graphics of a game, because I like the look of games. Like, I like playing a game that has realistic graphics in a way. Like, obviously they can't have it too realistic, because that'd be somewhat impossible to have, but I like the look of games, not so much the storyline. Obviously I do admire storylines, but I'd rather, like, I mostly favor graphics than storyline. But yeah, I don't see why everyone was complaining about the graphics being downgraded. Everyone's been giving shit towards Ubisoft for their downgraded games, and I've got to admit, they do give it a massive hype, and then they have it completely reduced, and which is really uncalled for, because basically you're giving like false details about the game, and that can actually increase and also decrease your sales. Like, because obviously everyone will see the game at E3 and go, wow, that looks like a really good game, and they'll definitely buy it. But when they buy it and it's something completely different, your fan base will go down. So I can see how that happens. Obviously, when it's when they show off the game, it's not the full game, so it'll be like a quarter of a game. So basically what will happen is they'll have these guys work on the demo to show off, and they'll make it look really nice. And obviously when they show off the game and everyone's interested in getting it, they'll be like, we got to reduce the graphics now, because obviously we've got so much graphics in this area that we won't be able to have it in the entire game. It'll lag and crash. So they put a lot more detail in demos so they can show it off and show everyone how good it will be. But again, I still reckon it's uncalled for them to do that in a way. I mean, yeah, they got to show off the game somehow, but the fact that they exploit it that much and then reduce it is kind of ridiculous. Especially, like, I mean, I watched the Far Cry 3 E3 game, like the release of it, and the graphics in that looked insane. Like, it looks so much like a tropical area, whereas when you watch the full release version, there's a lot less environmental areas. Like, there's, obviously less grass that move around and all the plants, so that was like a bit of a disappointment there. But with Watch Dogs, I didn't really notice a lot of change in that. I mean, I noticed that there was different, like, depth of... Sorry, I'm burping a lot. There was different depth of field, but it didn't affect the game as much as everyone else sort of said it was. Like, graphics are graphics. Big deal. If it looks nice, it looks nice, but if it looks crap, then you put your money towards a game and you shouldn't rely too much on the graphics. Yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. I'm kind of rambling on just to fill in the gaps of this video, because this will be uncut. But yeah, that's my thoughts towards everyone's reaction to certain games, and obviously the downgrade and exploiting the game, whatnot. But if you guys have any different sort of opinions towards that stuff, leave a comment down below, and I'll obviously check it out and sort of do a review on it. Like I'll mention it in another video saying, oh, this person said this and I agree or I disagree. It's all about what this community is meant to be, sort of me communicating with you guys and sort of getting back to you, because, you know, it's really cool when I communicate with you guys. Like, the amount of people that I've met so far doing YouTube is insane, and, you know, when they comment on my videos and whatnot, it gives me a bit more of a boost, because obviously I know that there are people out there that consider liking the video and commenting, and instead of me just uploading the video, getting views, but nothing else happens to the video. Because obviously someone will stumble upon the video and probably watch it for like 3 minutes and then go, oh no, this is boring. But when you guys comment and like the video, it gives me more of a boost in confidence on making more videos, so yeah. So what exactly am I doing here again? I don't even know why I put a waypoint on this. I think I was just meant to come back here and sell my weapons. I noticed I got a new weapon, so I'll quickly see what that looks like. So we have in here the M44 carbine. So let's see what that looks like. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's probably a really good rifle, or carbine, whatever you want to say. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, let's compare it if I still have it. No, I think I got rid of it actually. So I can sell the VMP.
That's Navarra right here.
That's buy. So I want to make sure I sell it. I got a Vector. Wait, is that what I had? A Vector or a VMP? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, I have that one, which I never use. And then I have my military P416, classic RPK, whatnot. I think I might just keep it and put it
else, you let me know.
in my stash. I don't know. So I got a lot that I don't use. So center stash, center stash, center stash. There we go. Alright, now I'll sell my gear.
Hey, don't walk away.
I've got the best selection in New York.
I should probably actually see if I can change my armor and see if I can get anything better. So that's the highest one I have. Those ones are apparently better.
Check this out.
Cut resistant, yeah, I'll use that one. My gloves, nah. Obviously my heavy duty ones are a lot better. Okay, let's sell them.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
So, I don't need that. 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 I've got all of this stuff that I don't need. Holographic sight 10.
Good luck.
Could probably put that in one of my other weapons. Because I know I've got this here that doesn't have a scope, but let's see if it actually fits. It doesn't look too bad.
See what you've been missing.
I mean, I need some sort of scope on it because I've just been shooting blind with that one. That one has a scope, so that one's not too bad. I haven't really got much mods for that. Okay, so now that I feel like we've stocked up on whatever we need and we've sold items, I think we can now go and explore the Dark Zone. Now, the Dark Zone can be intense. I actually haven't seen a lot of players, surprisingly, so unless I'm on a really, unless for some reason, because it could be to do with Australia, I'm not entirely sure, but because I'm playing in, obviously I'm from Australia, the times are different, so they extended it a day extra. So I can only assume that obviously it'd still be on for other people, but there was a lot more people playing beforehand.
Hey, what's going on here?
I'm unarmed.
Did I give you a bar? Don't tell me I wasted that. Yeah, like I'm touching, making all these weird noises everywhere. Yeah, like I haven't seen a lot of people unless they're all in the Dark Zone, which we'll go and explore. But it's just, yeah, usually you see a lot more people in this area. I'm going the wrong way, of course. But yeah, basically what will happen is I'll do a bit of a exploration in the dark zone, see if I can get any good loot and sell it, and then I'll probably end the video there, because as we can see on the map, there really isn't a lot more to do in this game. Like, we've got the mission, which is completed, and then we've just got, you know, the dark zone to sort of explore now. What's the time? It's something I really need to check. It's 4:20. 4:20 blaze it. Would you look at that? What a coincidence. Again, as I mentioned in my other video, I'm constantly getting like messages and whatnot while I'm recording. So like every time I'm recording, you'll always hear the vibration tone, because I always have my phone on silent, because obviously when I'm at school, I don't want my tone to go off and make a loud noise and just like get everyone's attention. So I just leave it on vibrate or silent, so you know it doesn't do anything. But I always have my phone on my desk somewhere, so whenever it goes off, it makes a vibration tone, and the mic picks it up instantly, and like it's so loud on the mic. Should probably actually check it so it doesn't go off again. Okay, nothing important. It's all good.
Hey, don't be pointing that at me.
I really hope that we find people, like actual players in the dark zone, because obviously if anything I might try and pick a fight with some of them. I would say that there are people nearby, because that sound like way too close. Is that in the actual dark zone? Because there's like a little pack, like a little backpack there, which means I can get good loot from it. Because I'm running on, where am I? I'm like right here. So it was right there. No, there it is. Yeah, specialized gear. So it is in there. Probably just have to go and explore and find that area. I love this, like, I love games where you have towers surrounding you, like the skyscrapers, and it just makes you look puny, and it almost fits the scale as if you actually are in a city. It's awesome, I love it. And one thing I saw in a video is that they don't have any loading screens. The only loading screens they have is when you're actually loading into the game.
Find this stuff back at the base.
God. That's like ultra rare.
Stop wasting my time.
Yeah, it's just
Biohazard
like
warning.
when you go into
Entering
open,
contact.
when you open this, you basically do the animation and you're in.
Transmissions jammed. Proximity coverage only.
So yeah, the only loading
Backup
screen you ever have
activated.
is loading into
System
the game,
rebooted.
which is pretty good. Okay, so that's a guy
Caution.
there.
Entering dark zone.
Oh, okay, I'm level 8 as well. What's he doing? He's got a sick ass beanie. Wait, he's actually just... Okay, we got someone with a mic. It's actually not even, like, none of them have their little mask on, so I'm not sure if I show my mask or not. But that's weird. Okay, so I'll go and find the specialized loot and see what I can get out of that, because you usually get some pretty good weapons and armor from it, or any other kind of equipment you can get. So it was like somewhere through here. Where'd it go? I saw it and it just disappeared. Tell me it like despawned or something like that. Yeah, it's like this was probably it here, and it's no longer working. That's a bitch. Who knows, I could have got another good gun to sell. Or collect, who knows. I'll show you what it looks like under here, because I really love the underground sections, because it just looks like as if there's an outbreak of zombies and all that stuff to do with all like the I don't know what the word is. like just all the
Warning.
contaminated
You are
areas.
now
As
entering a contaminaed area.
it just says right there. It's like a train station. I think this is the area that we found the guy. Yeah, it was, because this is like the room that I killed him in, like right there. But we actually go further down. Okay, it's a dead guy. That's to say that'd be like really contaminated. Ooh. What do we got? Something I can't pick up, damn.
Now leaving the contaminated area.
So I don't know what the actual infection or disease is. So I know it's not zombies, because otherwise this would be, you know, showing zombies everywhere and whatnot. But it's almost like as if it's a disease that destroys the, like, your actual system. I don't know, like, because everyone's like it's meant to be all contaminated and whatnot, but it doesn't show any sign of zombie-like stuff. So it's obviously something deadly that will kill you. I don't know. It's really interesting. So explosions going off can only mean that someone's in trouble. Usually if there's someone going rogue, it would display on my map, so obviously I know there's friendly people at the moment. What the hell? Where are these guys? Oh, there. Oh, shit. Use my medkit. Do not want to die. Wow, these guys are rank 9. So they got these guys will be completely insane, like. Oh, see, that's what I mean. Okay. Hold to give up because there's no one else that's going to save me. I might actually end the video here. I know I didn't get a lot of chance to do stuff in the dark zone, but it's currently somewhat over 30 minutes. I don't want to have the gameplay going for too long because obviously that'd just be a bitch for you guys to watch it all, but as always, if you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like as it helps out a lot, and subscribe for more epic gameplay content. This will most likely be my last gameplay of The Division. I'll obviously have other uploads prior to this one. So there'll be a playlist, some sort of annotation on the screen that will send you to the other videos, and basically what you guys can do is you can watch them. I'll have multiplayer gameplay with my friend Generic Gamer Guy. I'm actually going to try and, as much as I want to finish The Evil Within so I can play other games, The Evil Within is a complete hassle when it comes to recording, and I've just almost lost my complete, like, sort of sensibility over it because I hated the way that it stuffs up and whatnot, and I hate replaying the same thing over and over and over. So basically this was like my retreat of like The Evil Within, but I'm going to try and return to it eventually. I might start another gameplay soon, I don't know. Again, as I mentioned in my update video, I'm currently doing year 12, so I will be doing a lot of homework and whatnot so I can basically get a good score for my end of year exams. So there'll be less uploads, but basically because I'm sick and whatnot, I'm currently home and I really wanted to quickly record this. So this will be like the only, somewhat the only gameplay I'll have for the next couple, 3 to 4 weeks, depending on what goes on and everything like that. But yeah, so I'll end the video here. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, my name is SynificHD, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Catch you later.